Welcome folks to some more Gothic 2 Classic Mod. Well, last we left off, we've slain the ice dragon over where the new camp was, and that old boy Silvio and Bolko from the landowner's farm, the mercenaries, try to get in over on us by letting us slay a dragon first, so they can take all our misbegotten gains. But unfortunately for them, it ended poorly for them. We also found a dead body over here. Remember Engrim, one of the hunters near the lurker caves? Not too far from here.
Nothing to be had there.
Well, apparently he's been hearing voices urging him probably to kill these paladins, which ended poorly for him, so that's too bad. They just say nothing about it either. They just sort of stand there, which is a shame. So let's continue onwards, because we got 2 more dragons to go. We still got more enemies to slay, more experience to get, more treasure to get, and more people to talk to, because there's 2 people over here, 2 dragon hunters, I believe, just sitting, relaxing. So let's go get them a little chat, see what they're up to. Also got some healing herbs here. Guess we always miss stuff, especially herbs, haven't we? Okay, that's Rod and Cypher. These are mercenaries from the landowner's farm. Let's talk to them.
Everything all right with you?
These boots are killing me. The new armor's really great, but why do the straps on these boots have to be so tight? If I loosen them, the boots nearly drop off my feet.
That sucks.
Where did you get those boots?
That old warhorse Bennett made them for us dragon hunters, and had us pay him generously for that junk to boot. If I ever lay hands on him, I'll make him eat the things first, and then force him to give me my money back.
You had to pay? We didn't have to pay anything.
What are you waiting for?
For Cypher to get his ass going at last. It's about time we left.
I wonder if they're going to go after the swamp dragon, which is right over off to the left there. The little, where you see that looks like a lake, a bit south of us. That's the swamp. You remember that swamp with all the lizardmen and the swamp dragon? We may go there next, but I'm going to go back to Taliesin, give him the lurker skin from Engrim after we talk to Cypher.
Nice camp.
You said it. Stinks like a slaughterhouse here. Dead animals and rotten trees everywhere.
I bet.
What are you doing here?
I've been sitting here for some time, just waiting for the right moment.
Right moment? For what?
There's supposed to be a dragon holed up over there. A pretty vile swamp has built up there since he came. I can well remember a time when you wouldn't get your feet wet around here. But now, I'd never go in there alone. Well, Rod is still here, but he'd run at the first sight of meat bugs. What about you? You didn't just come here for the pleasure of it, did you? Let's go in there together.
We'll do that later, because we are really, really low on health.
Why not? I could use some help.
That's good. Then I can finally get out of here. This stink is unbearable. Just give the word.
Alright. We can steal from him, and they can join us to find a dragon to slay. We're going to do that later, because I got to save, and we're going to rob him. That's a nice perspective, isn't it? That did not work. We don't have enough dexterity. We got about 24 points left in dexterity before we max it out. Let's talk to Rod. Child's play to steal from him. That's good, because he has a lot of gold. Wow, 320? That's a buttload. Alright. I think next, before I forget, we're going to go visit Taliesin over at the Hunter's, not Hunter's cabin, but where Engrim used to be. So I will see you there. Here we are. I wonder how you take the news. Here's your lurker skin.
I found your buddy Engrim.
Yeah? Where is he?
He's dead. Here, I found this lurker skin on him.
Bienas. I need to get out of here even if it kills me. Now or never.
Then off he goes. We should probably follow him, make sure he's okay. So we'll do that. So wherever he lands, rather arrives, I will see you there. Alright, we're here. He made it to the mine shaft. Good thing we followed him, because there was a snapper here, as you saw. As you see here, rather. So, let's talk to him.
Where will you go?
Take me across the pass, please.
Just go ahead and cross. I don't have time for you. It's alright.
All right.
Thank you. And when you cross, I'll simply follow you.
Okay, here we go. Imagine if we just go into this mine shaft, he'll be on the other side. It's going to be nice. Get him out of here. Well, he's not here. So let's go to where the entrance of the pass is. Alright. We're here. And that's gotta be him, I hope. Yep, that's him. Eating an apple, hanging out with some sheep. Alright, you're home free, Talbin.
The pass wasn't all that bad, was it?
Thanks for rescuing me. Here, I found this raw stone on the pass. I think it may be of use to you. I assume it's a piece of ore. May Enos protect you.
Nice, that was worth it. We got an ore, magical ore piece, as he says. Let's go back to where the hunter's cabin is. Alright, we're back at the castle now because you may remember that if you fight a dragon, the Eye of Enos is completely drained of its power, so we have to go ahead and get to an alchemist bench, use the dragon heart on the Eye of Enos, like this. Energy pulses through the Eye of Enos. Now we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and equip it because it gives us a lot of defense. If I can find it. That would be really helpful. Right here. Let's go back to where Rod and Cypher is, or rather, where the hunter's cabin is. Nighty night. We're asleep till morning. Now we're well rested. We slept well. And we're all ready to go to face off against the swamp dragon with our two mercenary buddies, Cypher and Rod. Cypher of all people too, the swamp weed dealer back at the landowner's farm. The guy who beat up Dar because apparently he stole the swamp weed package. Anyways, here they are. They're ready to go anytime. Also, we're close to level 32. We are. Less than 1,000 to go. We got a lot of learning points. Let's go ahead and save here. And we'll talk to Cypher.
Now would be a good moment to get going.
Let's go then.
And off we go. Always good to have some help. Hopefully they won't take away our experience. If they do, I'll have to reload.
The swamp starts just behind the next bend here. I suggest we go straight through here. Or you can also check the passage over there, so none of the beasts can attack us from the rear. What do you prefer?
Let's not waste any time.
Oh, we can't even choose? I guess we go over... Let's just follow him. We've eliminated all the creatures here last time, so I don't think they spawned in new ones. If the new camp, what used to be the new camp, was any indication. There were swamp sharks here as well, and we killed those rather easily last time compared to Gothic 1. Gothic 1, they're very powerful. Very, very powerful enemies. There's another dragon hunter here. Interesting.
I can already hear the creature. We must be careful. Go ahead and see if we can attack.
Alright, we gotta go in first. I mentioned in the last part that these dragon hunters, if we weren't here, they would not be able to kill these dragons because they need the Eye of Enos, and only we can wear it. Like, the plan is doomed to fail before it even started, you know? Third time I said that, I know. Let's talk to him. Is anything else? No, just steal his purse. We can't do that right now.
Hey!
Nothing here. He just has tight boots. Save again. Let's go talk to the dragon. See what he has to say. It's cool you can talk to these dragons, not just kill them.
Woe unto you if you come one step closer. Many of your sort have come. I have swept them all away.
Save your breath. Your big words don't scare me, you stinking spawn of hell. Tell me what I want to know, or I will make you drown in your own blood.
You dare to threaten me, little worm? Name just one reason why I should not tear you into 1,000 pieces right now.
I'm an envoy of Enos, and I carry the sacred eye on me. You have no choice. You must surrender to my will or be destroyed.
Ah! Say what you want of me.
That bellow he made.
Who are you?
My name is Pandador, and you would be well advised if you crawl back under the rock from whence you came.
Where can I find the rest of you repulsive creatures?
The elements, from which everything is made, hold this world together. Each one stands for the ability to control a part of the world. Search for the elements, and you will find the others.
Good advice.
Whose orders do you follow? Who sent you here?
Our future and well-being is controlled by the Master, with his word of power. Soon no one will be able to resist him. His long arm already stretches far from the realm of the dead. The spirits of the night gather in joyful anticipation of his arrival. He will overcome you humans and rule the world. In his shadow, we are no more than accessories to his creative power. The Master will come to raise your afflicted bodies from the ashes and use them to reshape the fate of the world. The power of the Eye is exhausted. Your life ends here, human.
No, your life ends here. How about you? Oh.
Alright. So much for you, filthy beast.
3,500. They did say the ice dragon. Hold on.
Damn. Is it dead?
Calm down. It's over.
Boy, what a humdinger.
Well, thanks for the help, guys. Appreciate it. But yeah, the ice dragon, as I said, they said that was the strongest dragon here in this region, in the colony. They described it as heart, 2 dragon bloods, and 12 dragon scales, which means we have 24 scales right now. Pretty cool. Now, most importantly, let's go loot, because we got some stuff to pick up. We got leather satchel, more leather satchels with a fair bit of gold in them. I'll unload them after slaying all the dragons in the colony. Casket, nice. Get some gold we don't really need, but may as well pick these up while we're here. Now, is there anything over in this corner that we missed? Anything at all? The answer is probably no. Yeah, I guess not. And this area of colony in the first game, because I don't remember this platform here. Kind of reminds me of the one in the swamp camp. Was there something here in the first game? I think this is probably where we met the orcs. In the first game, there were orcs in this part of this region, but we'll ignore that.
Nothing there.
Double check that. And I think we'll go back to where Rod and Cypher are. Alright, they're relaxing after a hard day of killing dragons, or one dragon rather. And not even a day, like, what is it in game? Like 30 minutes to an hour in game. Let's talk to Rod.
And what's the matter with you?
These boots. These blasted boots.
And what are you gonna do now?
The questions you ask. First thing, I'll buy myself some new boots, man.
Forgot to mention Rod. That was the guy he tested us to see if we were strong enough to carry his two-handed sword, which he doesn't have. Does he have it? He's wearing a one-handed sword now. Unless I'm confusing him for another mercenary. Let's talk to Cypher.
The swamp dragon is dead. What are you gonna do now?
No idea. I haven't thought about it, really. At any rate, you could now return to Khorinis as a hero. Bet there's a pile to be made out of this. Think about it.
Probably, but for now, let's go back to the castle, because we gotta recharge the eye before I forget. I almost forgot last time. Alright, let's do this. Recharge the Eye of Enos. There we go. Energy pulses through the Eye of Enos. Let's immediately equip it, because it is very powerful. And I'll go ahead and save while I'm at it, because why not? Next, we are probably going to talk to Jan real quick before we go. I wonder if this guy says anything new. We killed some dragons.
Wait a minute.
And so, can we steal from him now that we have high dexterity? Let's try.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Nope. Imagine if I say it by accident. That would be funny. Alright, Jan. Hello.
Hey, I've killed a few dragons.
So what? You're a dragon hunter, aren't you?
Aren't you one too?
I already told you. I'd rather make weapons than to set out myself to kill dragons.
Yeah, fair enough.
I've got the dragon scales for you.
Good. Something can be done with that. Come back tomorrow. The part should be finished then.
That's been known a long time.
We are going to go ahead and actually reload. Because I want to have all the scales. Because I don't know how many scales are required to get the best armor. We have 24 right now. I don't know why I'm checking. I think next we're going to go ahead and I suppose go to where that volcanic dragon is, the fire dragon. Should be to the south. Let's check our quest first though. Gotta do something about the dragon eggs. And yeah, I think that's it. Alright, I'll see you in the next area. If there's an enemy nearby, that area, I'll put the video to that point. We're making our way slowly upwards, and there's a dead body here. A dead dragon hunter. He's got raw meat, sausage, sheep skin for some reason. 41 coins and an old coin. Rest in peace. We can't even grab that axe that's all in his back. That's okay, it's probably nothing important. Any enemies up here? At all? Probably not. There's been no lizardmen in the swamp area. In the new camp, yes. Some lizardmen spawned in after we killed the ice dragon. But this is going faster than I thought, so the third dragon is going to be over and done with in a few short minutes, hopefully. And we're doing it all on our own. No dragon hunters help us here, I don't believe. The only one who's helped us was Roger Cypher with the swamp dragon. Now he looks menacing. Let's go ahead and save. And let's run in and see what he has to say. Hello. Fiomathar.
I simply cannot believe that there are truly still people who will forfeit their lives merely to see a dragon in the flesh.
I haven't just come to see you. I rather had something more radical in mind, I'm afraid.
You do not mean to say that you wish to challenge me? Ha ha ha! I shall break your scrawny neck.
Not so fast, my friend. I carry the Eye of Innis with me. You cannot resist my will. Answer my questions or the agony will be unbearable for you.
Ah! Then pose your ridiculous questions while you still can. Your power will not last long.
Who are you?
My name is Fiomathar, and that is all you will learn about me. Once I can escape the spell of the eye, you will go up in flames.
I don't think so. We have 70 protection against fire.
Every dragon has a hoard where he stores his collected treasures. So where's your hoard?
In a place that will be inaccessible to you. Once I am finally free of the chains of the eye, I keep my treasure high up on the hot cliffs, which should be all but impossible to reach for a wingless human such as you.
I hope we can climb up there.
How can I defeat your master?
He is almighty and nigh unto invincible. Should you be so foolish as to meet him, nevertheless, you will die a slow and painful death.
This isn't the first time I've heard that. Nearly invincible does not mean I cannot kill him. So, out with it. What must I do?
In order to oppose my master, you require things which he would never be able to obtain.
And what would that be?
You must acquire the finest armor known to your earthly community and wear it on your skin. You need a weapon which was made only for you. But the most difficult condition of all is that you must win 5 companions who would follow you into death. Then and only then can you dare to face the master.
Thank you.
The eye has lost its power, and you will not survive the next day.
That's what you think. How about you? Wrong. Darn it, forgot to unequip the rune. Did that. Oh well, we're okay. How about you? Ow. Not really ow, just took a little bit of health, that's okay. A little annoying though. Ah. Can we get close? And he's slain. That was the 3rd dragon, the last one in this colony. There's one more. They said there's 4. We'll take his heart, 2 bloods, and 12 skills, leaving us with 36 scales total. And we're still a ways from level 33. We'll go ahead and save. And gotta try to find that horde. Hopefully we can get up to where it is. Can we climb up here? Hope so. Let's give it a try. It's not working. Probably not here, probably somewhere else. And I just jump like that. This is probably the wrong area anyway, so let's move over here. Gotta figure out how to get this horde. Trying to figure out for myself. Ah. Progress already. Nice. We have no wings, but we can climb. There it is. Let's go over there. Alright, what do you have here? A fine longsword, ash bow, some satchels. We'll grab these. A casket as well, that's good. Gotta figure out what else to buy with all this stuff. All this money we have. We got so many gold coins. And there's nothing else here. The best loot is from the Ice Dragon with that Stormbringer sword, which we sold. We don't need it anymore. How much does the ash bow do? Not that much. We can sell it for some money though. That's good. Okay, that's all the dragons. We're done. We're done this colony. Let's go back to the castle after saving. Let's unequip that real quick. We'll also recharge the eye while we're here, because why not? There we go. Alright, what time is it? It's noon. So I think we're going to go ahead and talk to Jan. Give him the scales. And then go to sleep till the next morning. We'll take a break for the rest of the day. Because fighting dragons is hard work, I'm sure. And that item is not equipped properly. It's supposed to go in the water bucket. Let's talk to Jan. And he's standing in the water there too. Enjoying a soak. Let's go ahead and give him the extra death save. Got kind of scatterbrained paying attention to that rod. Let's do a backup. And a main. There we go.
I've got the dragon scales for you.
Good. Something can be done with that. Come back tomorrow. The part should be finished then.
Will do. Let's do that real quick, because I want to see what kind of armor it is. Alright, so that little bit of skip ahead was because my game actually crashed for the first time. Had an access violation. That was annoying. Really surprised me. This game is really stable up to this point. Hopefully that's the only time it'll happen. Let's go to sleep until the morning. Nighty night. Kind of. 90 day, 90 night. Let's go back to Jan. Jan Janssen at your service. For those of you who've played Baldur's Gate 2. Excellent game. Alright, Jan, is it ready?
Hey, you! Is the armor ready?
Yeah, a real masterpiece. You can buy it if you want it. I'll give you a special price. 12,000 gold pieces.
Holy...
What? After all I've done for you?
Hey, don't be like that. I gotta make a living here too. Take it or leave it.
It's medium too. Darn it. What the deuce? I think we gotta wait for...
I want to buy the armor.
You can see that it's worth every gold piece.
Okay, we got medium armor, but... how do we get heavy armor?
Hey!
Let's see what it looks like. Because we can just skip that. You know. Because the heavy armor is... I don't know how you get that. I think you get it from Bennett. So maybe we can... actually just... reload this. We can always... come back here if we have to get the upgrade from him. I'm trying to figure out if you need medium to get heavy, or you can skip the medium to get heavy. I think you get heavy from Bennett, I imagine. Because that's just a lot of money. We have the money, but why waste the money if you can just get heavy later on, you know? Now, if I can find the scales, that'd be really handy. Okay, we got 36. Let's go talk to Garand, and hopefully my game won't crash. That was a weird crash. It said access violation. Just poof, put me back to the desktop. That was really weird. Let's ignore that and go over into this throne room. Let's talk to these guys real quick. Can we steal a spell scroll now? Save.
Filthy thief.
Nope.
Just
Wonder what kind of spell score he has. I bet it's nothing important. Let's talk to Parsival. It'd be damn difficult to steal his purse. We're not even gonna try.
Did anything important happen?
You belong to those scum who call themselves dragon hunters? Really, I had expected that you had more honor in you than to join up with those people. If it were up to me, I'd chase them all out of the castle. Let the orcs take care of them.
Well, you expected wrong. Unlike Lord Hagen, they are here. Don't you think you're exaggerating? Do that.
You should give them a chance.
They're getting one. Unfortunately, Garand is convinced they can be of help to us, but I'll keep an eye on them. We have enough problems with the orcs. We really don't need more trouble.
And apart from that?
Leave me alone.
He's frustrated. Understandably, they're surrounded by orcs. Well, they were surrounded by orcs. But even though we eliminated all the orcs around the castle, they still got that wall to deal with. Let's try to steal this, actually. Yeah, of course that didn't work. Let's reload. Please don't crash. That was a weird crash. Crashes, make me nervous. Garand. Let's not talk to you right now. Let's see what Orc has to say. I forgot to click on this.
I need more information about the dragons. I have this feeling that I didn't get to all the dragons yet. Maybe I overlooked something.
there is a rock fortress to the south, far behind the volcano. Our spies have reported that the fortress is heavily guarded. Maybe one of them is hiding out there.
Alright, we already been there.
I need more information about the dragons. I have this feeling that
At the moment, alas, I've got nothing for you.
Alright. I wanted to go through that dialogue to see what he says. Not important, because we already took care of the fire dragon, of course. Go and save. Alright, Garon should be happy about the dragons.
I've got news about the dragons.
Report.
I killed the dragon in the swamp to the east of here. The fire dragon on the volcano to the south will wreak no more havoc. I went to the western ice region and did away with the dragon there.
That's good news. Here, I'll give you some money toward your equipment.
Have there been any more dragon attacks in the meantime?
Luckily not. For the moment, they're holding off.
Have there been any more dragon attacks in the meantime?
Luckily not.
Huh? That's it?
Have there been
Why is it
any...
writing
Luckily not.
journal entries over and over again? That's a little bit of a bug, isn't it? A little confusing there. I'm trying to figure out if I should reload. Let's just reload that, actually. Get nervous about stuff like that. Like, maybe it gets bugged or something. Let's talk to Gron again.
I've got new...
Report.
I killed
Skip all
the
this.
fire... I went to the...
That's good news.
Have there been...
Luckily not.
And that's it. I think we're done. We are done. I suppose. Like, shouldn't they be saying something right now? We eliminated all the dragons, the dragon hunt. Paladin scouts told, yeah, we read that. The dragons are not their own masters. They serve a master they are unwilling to divulge anything other than vague prophecies about. The master will come to destroy the world and so on. The usual stuff. I like how he's so candid about that. He's just not really bothered. Let's go and save. Talk to these guys again. Yeah, we eliminated all the dragons, so I think it's time to get the heck out of the colony. I don't know what else to do. I guess we'll go back to Zardas. We'll do that. And go back to Bennett. Because we got dragon scales for him. Yeah, I believe we're done here, aren't we? Let's talk to Pharos. These guys didn't really do anything. He can't teach us anything. He can, but we're too strong.
Wait a minute.
Nothing here. Alright, let's go back to Zardas. Alright, we're here at Zardas's castle. You may notice there's lizardmen over there. What the deuce? Let's go take them out. Real quick. What are you guys doing here? There's a lot of you too. There's 4 of you. Well, how about you all of you then? Take you out. Revenge for killing their dragons, I guess. How'd they know to be here? For as much as Zardas values secrecy, people keep finding his tower pretty easily. Anything over here? Okay, no, let's go back to the tower then. Because, I'm ready to move on. We can get the heavy Dragon Hunter armor without getting the medium scale armor. The medium Dragon Hunter armor. Hopefully, because I don't want to spend the money on it. We can, but if we're just going to get better armor a bit later, then why bother, right? Because our light armor looks a lot better than the medium. Alright. Lester's still here, still sleeping away. You see what I mean, how lazy he is? I mean, he says he's tired, but it's been over a month and he's still sleeping away. What the heck? Let's talk to Zardas.
Hey, you! What's new?
The Seekers have not left yet. They will not rest before they have hunted you down. Kill the dragons in the Valley of Mines and find out who's behind those attacks. Otherwise, their strength will only grow more.
What's new?
The Seekers have not killed the dragon.
Uh-oh. We killed all of them, though, so... Yeah, what the heck? Oh, I have to figure this out, so give me a minute. So I mistakenly thought that the 4th dragon is the final boss of the game in the later chapter. But no, he's here in the Valley of Mines. Of course, that makes sense. Don't know why I was thinking that, but either way, we are hurt pretty badly. So let's go back to the castle real quick and heal up our character. And then we'll go hunt for the last dragon of the game. And I won't spoil where it is, though. If you're following the elements, you can probably guess what the next element's going to be. We fought fire, ice, and swamp. Swamp's an element, right? You know what I mean. Earth, I suppose. Let's go ahead and go to sleep. And we'll go ahead and journey onwards to where the last dragon is. And this will be a good starting point because there's orcs here that spawned in. And I don't know what I was thinking with the 4th dragon being the last boss of the game, because we did encounter the 4th dragon, now that I remember. I play this game 3 times a week, so my memory gets really fuzzy after a while. So let's go ahead, fight these dudes. How about you? And he's been halved, or rather they have been halved. Let's grab that. You have any potions? There's some gold. You have any potions? Just some gold. 9 gold each. Alright, let's move forward. I'm sure there's enemies up here somewhere. If there are, we'll slay them. And here we are. I remember Lester's castle, and yeah, I completely remembered. Because there's lizardmen here. When there's lizardmen, there's dragons, and we ran across the stone golem. Not stone golem. Well, we did run across stone golems here who knocked us the F out many parts ago. Stone dragon, the earth element dragon. So we're gonna take him out. In a minute, there's a dead dragon hunter here who has milk, healing herb, old coin, 46 coins, and a reefer. Rest in peace to him. We'll go ahead and here. Do we have our Eye of Enos equipped? We do not. Let's go ahead and equip it. I really hope we charged it, because if not, we have to go back. There we go. Good. Good, good, good. Let's get that equipped on us. Go ahead and save. And we'll face off against the last dragon of the colony. He's looking pretty cool, too. Pedrocon.
Yet another presumptuous mite who dared to climb my rock. You little humans, so brave and yet so fragile. I shall tear out your entrails and feed them to the rats.
Not so fast. I bear the Eye of Innos. You will obey me and answer my questions.
Ask your questions.
The way they bellow like that, it's funny.
Who are you?
I am called Padrakan, and I shall slowly skin you alive when I catch you.
Who is the strongest among you dragons?
We draw our power from the elements of this world. Their hierarchy is clear and simple. Land formed of soft earth bestows life on all creatures under the sun, yet it will open up and swallow you entirely if you get too close to it. The rock, which would rather break than ever surrender, towers with pride and buries the careless beneath itself, and yet it offers the best protection from the tide. The spark of life lives in the deep fires of this world, and yet the fire incinerates everything in a breath, leaving nothing but ashes. All our elements preserve and destroy, but only in water that has become hard and solid as rock will everything be transformed into an eternal pillar of salt, where life is barely possible.
Very poetic.
How can I find your master?
He has established his hoard in the solid rock of the halls of Idarath and waits there for his destiny. Until he can restore this world to the order which it has deserved, he waits there in deep meditation, and...
Spare me the details. Just tell me where I can find these sacred halls of Irdarath.
Ha ha ha! You disappoint me, little man. So you've withstood all of the dangers and overcome almost all of us, and now you fail in your inability to use the higher knowledge. If Irdarath means nothing to you, then you'd better go to your magicians and ask them to be allowed to take care of their worldly needs. For quite obviously, you're not yet ready for the heavy burden of their higher knowledge. Enough words. Your temporary power is exhausted. The eye has lost its strength. Prepare to die.
No you. Let's take him out. How about you? Fire. It's no good. And yeah, these dragons are pretty easy, aren't they? I'm not bothered by that. We trained pretty hard. We'll take his heart, the bloods, and dragon scales, leaving us with 48 scales now. That was the last dragon of the colony. I don't know why I completely forgot he was even here. Let's go ahead and loot. Wolf's tooth, gold plate, some satchels. Grab all these. And we'll go ahead and unload our loot in a minute. Light two-hander. Silver chalice, leather satchel. How are we on experience? We're very close to level 33, that's good. Sextant! We found it. Nice. What's his name? The thief guy? At the Thieves Guild needs that. Ramirez. That's what I thought. Okay, the Dragon's Master is said to have taken refuge in the strong rock of the sacred halls of Irdarath. Sounds familiar. Now, where did I read that? Let's go ahead and save. And now we're going to go back to the castle, Port Garand. Before we do that, though, we got to go ahead and recharge the eye. As you never know, I might forget. We'll go ahead and equip it. Alright. Off to Garon we go. And I suppose after that we're going to go to Zardas, finally. But yeah, I don't know why I forgot about the stone dragon. Because we were at the stone castle when we last visited the colony. We saw all 4 dragons. My mind was so focused on the 4th dragon being the final boss of the game. A bit of a spoiler, but there you go. It's too late now. Alright, Garand. It's over.
I've got news about the dragons.
Report.
The dragon in the rock fortress to the south is dead.
That's good news. Here, I'll give you some money towards your equipment.
All the dragons are dead.
All of them? So evil has been vanquished forever?
No, alas not. Their leader still remains.
Weren't the dragons the leaders of the orcs?
Yes, true, but they also have their own master. We must get rid of him as well.
I damn well can't go. I have to guard the ore, and the cursed orcs are still around as well. You'll have to take care of it yourself. I can't help you. May Innos protect you.
Of course we do. And that's it here. Does Oric say anything new? Not Oric, but...
Any news?
Yes, you're our hero. Getting rid of all the dragons at once is no mean feat, I should say.
He does say something new. How about Parzival?
And apart from that?
Leave me alone.
No thanks from him. Let's go talk to some more NPCs first before we head off. See what they have to say. Also, the way you jump when you climb, not climb, but step over steps like that. A little funny. This game is really janky. Not really janky, but pretty janky. It's part of the charm.
All the dragons are dead.
Well done. If we had more people like you, then it would probably never have gone this far.
Alright. He says something new. What about Jan? I'm not gonna give him the scales.
I've killed all the dragons.
So what? You're a dragon hunter, aren't you?
Aren't you one too?
I already told you. I'd rather make weapons than to set out myself to kill dragons.
Okay, they don't say anything. He doesn't say anything new. We're not gonna give him the scales. We're giving that to Bennett later on. Okay, nothing here. I guess we'll just leave. I'm trying to see if these guys say anything new or give us experience.
Do you have any news?
The only thing that's happened recently is you dragon hunters coming here.
He doesn't say anything new about Udar. We'll talk to Udar and we'll leave. Hello.
The orcs are very worried. Something's given them a hell of a scare. I can feel it.
He says nothing new. Let's go back to Khorinis. That's a pretty short part. Only about 2 parts. And we've slain all the dragons here. Where's... It's this rune, right? It is. I confused this rune with the Khorinis Pass rune. Valley of Mines Pass is for here. Khorinis Pass is in Khorinis. Makes sense, right? Alright, we're on chapter 5. So let's go ahead back to Zardas. And you may notice that... I was going to say Lee. Lester's here. And he's not in the keep anymore, the tower. So I guess we'll talk to him. We'll also make a chapter 5 save. I guess right here. Do that real quick.
Where's Zardas?
He's gone. And he left these demonic beings behind in his tower. I think he doesn't want anyone sniffing around his tower in his absence.
Where did he go?
He didn't say. He only asked me to give you this letter from him. I read it. Sorry, I was curious.
And?
No idea. I didn't understand a word, man. But one thing's clear to me. We won't see him again anytime soon. I think things just got too hot for him, and he headed for the hills.
Well, he just said he read the letters, like... Yeesh.
You didn't look all that hot.
My headaches are getting almost unbearable. And now these lizard people are constantly attacking me, too. I've got to ask myself where they all come from. I think I'll have a rest first.
You've been resting for over a month, man. Well, let's go ahead and save again and try to steal from him. Ah, it's 20 gold. You see what I mean? How he's how lazy he is. He doesn't do anything. That entire game. It's really funny to me. Okay, we got the letter here. We'll read it. I suspected one of the dragons in the Valley of Mines was a source of evil. I was wrong. If everything has come to pass as I expect, you should now be seeking the halls of Irdarath. The book you gave to Pyrocar contains all the clues you need. I should have known why the Seekers wanted it so badly. You must get it back. The words Zarak ben Dardo open it. Don't tell anyone about this. I'll attend to more important things now. I can't help you with your last task. Only you can defeat the source of evil. We shall meet again, Zardas. Well, Lester knows about it, but he's cool. But we're gonna go ahead and explore the tower. Because why not? I imagine he casted the demon summoning spells with Lester still in there. He ran away scared. It'd be funny if that happened. Here we are. Wrong one, forgot to unequip that. Take out these demons. They do a lot of damage too, we gotta be careful. Ah, we're dead already. Darn it, they hit hard. We got some of the best armor in the game, almost, and they hit hard. That rune tripped us up. Forgot to click away from it. Now let's try this again. Round 2. Take out these flying whores. There we go. That's you. Okay, that's one down. Lots of experience. How much experience do we need? We're gonna get to level 33 in a minute. There we go. Level 33. They got mana potions. That one does. This one has mana potions. We have 45 learning points. That is good. We'll spend the rest of that on Dex, I guess. Go ahead and save again. We can go upstairs. Get our weapon ready. Because there's definitely still demons in this tower. Oh, not gonna attack me? Hello? Come on. Not a good spot to fight, huh? Alright, go ahead. Too far away. Grab that. More demons in there. There's one over here. There's 2 in there. Let's lure 1 in here. I'm not fighting 2. Ah. Uh-oh. Looks like we are fighting 2. What the deuce? Let's try this again. Round 2. Okay, learn him over here. I can't even target him properly. There we go. Oh, ow. Yeesh. Doorways are our enemies. Round 3. Come on. Hello. There you go. How about you? Back to the abyss with the... That was close. That's 1 down. Come on. Alright, that's 2 down. Grab these. What time is it? Noon? What kind of book was Zardas reading here? Probably nothing, right? He's just reading about potions all day. Imagine he just read what he wanted to read while we did all the work. Now, is there any way to get in there? There's got to be a button that we missed in the very beginning of the game, because I don't pay attention. Can I climb up here? We can, but there's nothing up there. Click the harpy? No. Click the zombie? No. Anything clickable here? I guess not. Let's just go upstairs. Might be wise to drink some potions. Drink 2 of these. One of those and one of this. And we'll go upstairs. We also have a nice place to rest here if we want to. If we find ourselves back in Zardas' tower. Right, any creatures in here? Hello, how about you? Ah. All our healing gone. 1,000, that was a demon lord. He's got elixirs at least. And he's also dissipating into dust, I believe. Or just dissipating in general. Alright, we're done here. We still got a ways before level 34. So 30s is our last range levels to reach in this game. The max level is 50, I think. And you probably won't reach that high without... I mean, not organically, I mean. No need to get that high because we're pretty strong right now. Let's talk to Lester again. See what he has to say. Probably nothing. Hello. Oops.
You didn't look all that hot.
My headache.
Didn't mean to click that. We'll come back for him later because we're not done with Lester. We're not leaving him here. Remember what they said about the dragon saying that we need 5 companions to join us on our journey? Well, Lester's been a long-running Gothic companion, so he's coming with us. Let's go ahead and save. I'll make another backup save, why not? And I'm gonna keep going until I encounter someone. Lizardman. Hello there. At you. They're taking up home here at the campfire. What the deuce? Alright, let's move on. Got some more lizardmen here. There's 4 of them. That's not... We're low on health, too. I thought there was 3. Not good. Darn it. We're gonna have to heal up a little bit. Because... we're gonna take some damage. Drink 2 of these. And that should be enough. We do got plenty of potions now. Didn't need to buy any. Here they come. Let's fight here. Keep them all in one line. How about you? How about you? Okay, that's 3 down. And they've been halved. That's quite a lot of lizardmen. They don't have anything on them either.
Nothing there.
Suppose revenge for killing their dragons, their dragon masters. Go ahead and save again, and let's move on to somewhere. We got some orcs here at Lobard's farm. A lot of orcs. That's way too many orcs. Let's run away. And divide and conquer. I don't remember these orcs coming at us so quickly. Right. There we go. That's 2. 3's a bit more manageable. I think 3 anyway. Yeah, that's 3. How about you? Camera. My one weakness. Okay. Axes, got stuff. All that. There we go. That's everything, right?
Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there.
Right. Let's take out the rest of the orcs. It's a good thing I ran this way. That way we can get some extra experience and be better fully prepared for the final confrontation. Because we got 1 more chapter to go. And it looks like we'll be done with Gothic 2 this month. On February, I hope. Probably not. Close enough, at least. Let's go ahead and grab that. Face off against the rest of these orcs here that are terrorizing the populace. Just blocking. There we go. How about some potions? Got any potions? No, just coins. He's got potions. Weak ones, but that's okay. We can still use those. But are the farmers okay? They are. They didn't attack the farmers for some reason. Maybe they're prepared to? Let's go ahead and talk to Lobart, see if he's okay. Hello, Lobart.
How's your farm?
I can't stand it anymore. All of a sudden, these fellows in black hoods showed up and posted themselves on the road, and on my farm. I'm falling apart here.
Sounds like it.
Have you talked to the men in black?
Sure. There was no way to prevent it. I think they're looking for someone.
I wonder who that is.
Why don't you do anything about those black robes?
Well, I'd surely love to, but I saw how they burned one of the townspeople alive. Just like that. Why should I risk my life?
That's fair enough.
Why don't you take your wife to the healer?
We ought to go to the city to see Vatras about it. I won't budge an inch from my farm as long as things are so chaotic here.
Oh, we missed a quest, I guess. Let's talk to him again.
I got rid of the orcs on your land.
Thank Enos, I can't give you much, but I hope you'll appreciate my gesture of gratitude.
That's fine.
Watch out for your farm.
I'll try.
Alright. Now, can we steal from him? Let's try. There we...
Watch out.
I'll try.
Didn't mean to click that. Sometimes the mouse wheel, rarely, doesn't want to register for me. It's because I don't press it down hard enough. It's not broken. Let's talk to his wife real quick, Hilda. I think his name is Hilda, right? Yeah, Hilda.
Hey, you!
Not that great.
He didn't even say his line. Let's go and steal from her.
Not.
Did it again, too. Darn it. It's one of those mouse wheels where it makes a clicking noise every time you move it. You can press a button and it's more freeform, like that. Well, you can't see it, but I can. Let's talk to these farmers first before moving on to the city. See if they say anything. Not these guys. How about these guys? Hello. That's Vino. Remember him from way back when?
Any news?
Soon, we'll have to give up the farm and join you mercenaries on Onar's farm, I'm afraid.
That's not so bad there. Give me your money. Thank you. Get some experience, too. We're still a ways, though, before reaching level 34. Before we go to the city, though, there's that shepherd over here. Malik, I think his name is. I wonder if he has anything to say. I like to see what people have to say before we move on. And he doesn't seem to be here. Did he... There he is. The tree blocked him. Malith,
hey.
Not Malik.
Any new developments in the last few days?
Just go down the path to the city. If you run into a fellow with a black robe, then you'll know what's new.
Have the black robes come to see you yet?
Yeah, they've been here for a few days. If you ask me, they come straight from hell.
How are your sheep?
As if that would interest you at all. You have other problems.
My problems? What would you know about that?
You filthy mercenaries only think of one thing. How do I get other people's money into my pocket?
You're right.
What's your problem?
I blame that moonshine rotgut Vino palmed off on me a few weeks ago. I can hardly remember anything at all, man. I only know that my walking stick has been missing since then.
And that's what you're raising such a ruckus for?
That's easy for you to say. It doesn't belong to you.
Well, don't get all worked up.
Beat it.
He's irritated, which means I'm going to steal from him. Prove him right. 10 gold and some experience. Pretty cool. So he's missing his walking stick. He was stone drunk. Let's ask Vino about it real quick. He says nothing, so where's the walking stick? If I had to guess, it's probably up here, right? In that stone circle up there, the Stonehenge. Let's go check. There's a shadow beast up there. Whoa. Did not expect that. Let's take him out. Hello. Got it pretty easy now. Get all this stuff. Ah. Good guess, right? Well, let's go back to Malith.
Hey, you! I think this walking stick belongs to you.
That's terrific.
Just a moment. First, you pay for it.
But I don't have much.
Then think of something else.
Okay, how about this? Yesterday I saw some bandits run past with a few bags of gold. If I tell you where they keep their booty, can I have my walking stick back?
All right.
Okay. You just go west to that piece of woods over there. You'll find a ravine there. You should find something in the cave there.
Okay, go west. Huh. That's good to know. I probably won't go there because I'm lazy. Because I don't want to spend time finding it. I'll read about it for the next part. But now, we're finally going to go back to the city. Ah, man, it feels like it's been a while since we came here, isn't it? For me, at least. For you, probably not. Because like I said, I play this game like 3 times a week, 2 hours each. So for me, it feels a bit longer. I play this game 6 hours a week. Let's go to Votris. We gotta get some healing for Hilda, and we also need some healing of our own, because we're really low on health. I wonder if he actually raises our mana as well. We'll see. Hello. Whoa, that's a lot of dialogue options here.
Can you heal me?
Adanos, bless this body. Free it of its wounds and strengthen it with new life.
Much obliged. So... do this.
Thank you for helping to heal the Eye of Innos.
Do not be so lavish with your thanks. Your greatest task yet lies before you. I hope to see you again in one piece, my son.
Lobart's wife Hilda is sick.
What? Again? The good woman should take better care of herself. One hard winter and she won't be with us anymore. All right. I will give her a medicine to reduce the fever. Oh, and while you're at it, you might as well drop it off with her.
Of course, we gotta do that. Healing of the Black Fever received.
The dragons will wreak no more havoc.
I knew that you would return safe and sound. However, you have yet to take your greatest hurdle.
I know.
Then equip yourself well, and come to me if you need help. Always carry the Eye of Innos with you, do you hear? Adanos bless you.
We will. And that is it for now. And we'll be back to talk to him, because we're not done with him. He also does not heal restore mana, so you have to do that on your own. Let's go back to Hilda. I'm sure she'll be happy to get this medicine. I don't know if we get anything good for it, but it's okay to do a good deed every once in a while.
I've got your medicine.
Really? Our society needs more people like you. Thank you so much. I hope that these few coins are enough.
50 gold coins? That's not bad for delivering medicine. A short ways away. I wonder if Lobart says anything. If he doesn't, I'm gonna go to somewhere. I gotta think where.
Hey!
He says nothing new, so let's go ahead and... I think next we're gonna visit the... Shoot, I was thinking about going to the Thieves Guild and learning some dexterity, but I think we're just gonna go ahead and continue with the main quest a little bit. We're probably gonna go ahead and visit the monastery. Let's just go there first, because we gotta find that book. See if Milton says anything new. Another companion of ours. He'll probably have to come with us. Let's steal his purse.
Any news?
No, the situation is still serious. All we can do now is trust in Innos.
I killed all the dragons.
Really? So there's more than a glimmer of hope on the horizon. Now all we have to do is cut off the head of evil. If you have indeed done that, then we shall win the war.
Who, me?
You, of course. Who else?
Of course, we are the hero of the game. We are the nameless hero. Okay, let's go in here. Talk to... he's inside now. Jorgen. Or Jorgen?
How's life in the monastery?
I'm going out of my mind here. But anyway, thanks for the hint. Milton was indeed able to help me get a place here. I feel really stupid among those ever-nagging do-gooders. Well, what's a body to do? Before I starve in town, I'd rather do what the novices tell me to.
You'll be all right, I think.
Just imagine. I'm expected to weed their garden. If this carries on much longer, I'll go bonkers. What I need is some good old planks beneath my feet.
That's a clue. You'll realize that later, but regardless, he's got to do that if he wants to eat. So, how are we on experience? A little bit. Almost level 34. Level 34. Wow, tongue-tied. Let's talk to Parlan. Let's not talk to Parlan. He doesn't say anything. Does Darian say anything? He does not. Does this guy say anything? He does not. Does the sheep herder say anything?
Hey, you!
I like the music to this place. Let's steal from him.
As if I don't have enough problems.
He didn't say anything, but we can steal from him. Marmaduke. Says nothing. Sergio.
May Enos illuminate your path.
You can illuminate my coin purse with your money. Or not. We are a bit short on dexterity. I'm going to learn dexterity a little later. What I want to do with the learning points is to spend some on how to craft the best sword for our main character. And then we'll spend it, just in case. And where's Salandrill? I guess he went back home? Let's talk to Pyrocar.
Good news. The roadside shrines have been purified. The strength of Enos has helped the Paladins to remove this problem from the world. You may once again make your donations to Enos without reservation or regret.
Now we can do that now, if we want to.
All the dragons are dead.
That is good news indeed, but it does nothing to change our situation, which seems hopeless. The Seekers still have not left. On the contrary, I hear more and more reports that during these last few days, their numbers have even increased. Killing off the dragons has dealt the enemy a blow, but it did not suffice. We need to dig this evil out by the roots.
I talked to the dragons.
What did they say?
They kept talking about the power of their master and how he settled in the halls of Irdarath.
Enos be with us. The Black Temple has regained its power and is now sending its henchmen into our world.
What are these halls of Irdarath?
The Eastern Invocation Temple of the god Beliar. There are 4 of them in the land of Mertana, but this one is probably the most terrifying temple of all. About 40 years ago, the northern and western temples of this horrible deity were destroyed. The brave knights of that time gave their all to raze those mighty constructions to the ground. Back then, the black hordes of the enemy were helpless against the superior numbers and the heroic courage of the knights and paladins. It would have been easy to destroy the other 2 temples as well and rid the land of evil forever. But after the second temple fell, they simply disappeared.
Disappeared? An entire temple? Yeah, right.
Do not mock me. The situation is serious. If the halls of Irdarath have indeed regained their power, then it will not be easy to defeat the enemy. For that, you would have to find it first. And I think that this will be your next and hardest task.
We shall see.
Alright, what about the book, though?
Zardas's book, which was believed to be lost. Where is it?
I have been expecting you would ask that, but I fear that it will be of no help to you. It has been magically sealed. I took it to one of our lower vaults, and even we have so far tried in vain to open it. That accursed Zardas has played a dirty trick on us.
Can I see the book?
Be my guest. I cannot imagine you being successful where the greatest masters of our monastery have failed. But go ahead and give it a try. Telemon is not going to stop you.
We'll let him think that. We'll go ahead and talk to Serpentis.
Is there anything else you want to tell me?
Dismissed. You know what you have to do.
Doesn't say anything new. We'll save and see if we can steal his purse. Probably can't. Are you gonna attack? He casts ice against us. Or that's a lightning bolt spell. We'll come back later. I'm gonna go ahead and, when we learn max dex, we'll come back and rob everybody before we go, just for fun.
That'll only cause more trouble.
But for now, let's go back down to what entrance is it? Is it over here? I think it's over here, right? I know I said this many times, but the music to this place is very, very nice. The music to this entire game is amazing. Very, very great music. I still listen to it on my computer every once in a while. GOG lets you download the soundtrack. That's just a novice. That's the larder and the treasury, I believe. At least the larder. And We still can't get the sacred hammer back from the judge. We're gonna try though. I wonder if there's an update back at town. This is a new chapter.
You are not permitted to go further. Turn back.
Pyrocar says I'm allowed to examine Zardas's book.
So he says that. All right, you may enter. The book you are looking for is over there on the alchemist's bench.
We can just walk past him now. We got a lot of stuff. Not a lot of stuff, but a lot of stuff to read. Can't use that alchemist bench. We got a book stand here. What does it say? Says nothing. We'll ignore that. And read this one. Read all these just in case. I bet that lamp off to the right there is special. We'll mess with that in a minute. There's the Hall Zero Draft book, but we're going to go ahead and explore a little bit more first. Nothing here either, just hunting tips that we already read many, many times. Healing potions, nothing new there. It feels like there's something here though. This is a secret passage, right? Let's go actually take the book. Let's go ahead and read it. Zendardo something.
Zarek Bundardo. Ah, the book's open. There's a letter and a key hidden inside.
Nice. Let's read the book first. And so I concealed the entrance to the library behind a secret door to protect my records of Beliar's temples. If my brothers had known of these records, those fools would probably have destroyed them all. Now, all they know is that these temples used to exist. Just to be sure, I have sworn some servants to protect the library. The key opens the last door. And we'll read the note. That's the wrong note. From the book, The Halls of Erdarath, crumpled letter. The lamp carries light into the lower regions. That is a clue. There's probably this lamp over here, right, that I mentioned? Nope, not that lamp. Maybe this one? Not this one. It's this one, because we can highlight it. 1,000 experience. That is good to know. Now the way is clear. We're almost level 34. Let's go downstairs. Whoa, skeletons. Bony brothers. How about you? It's one down. That's two down. This one's stuck. Makes them easy to kill. Whoa, I keep saying killed for these undead. Because that's a natural thing to do. Be careful here. Another skeleton here. Not a good thing to bring a two-handed weapon in these tight corridors. You want something shorter. Like, thematically wise, not... This is just a game. Maybe these guys will get us to level 34. That'd be cool. And I imagine we missed some quests as well. Oh, that's okay. I feel like we've done almost everything. We're not going to be able to craft the Minecrawler plates from Wolf. Unfortunately, I don't think. So we learned that for nothing. That's okay. You do get plenty of learning points in this game. Grab all these. Good idea to cast a light spell. Now, if you reload, then the light spell goes away. I was using the speed potion a few times throughout the playthrough, but when you reload, the duration of it goes away. You go back to just running normally. Sorry if my voice sounds weird. I have allergies. My nose is really, really stuffed. It's coming back. I had to take a Zyrtec last night before I went to bed. That way I can do this Let's Play, which I'm having fun doing. I might do this more often. But if I do that and stream regularly, I may have to stop doing
nothing to plunder
reviews, because doing both, I have to stop one to do the other. That makes sense, because doing both is not quite possible. It's possible, but then I'll wear myself. Because it's supposed to be fun, not work. Let's fight these skeletons. They're like voices. We don't need those bones, but I grab them anyway. Skeleton Mage. And he's easy.
Nothing there.
He also has nothing. Now a key dropped out of the book. Trying to see which key that is. The key to the monastery, that's not it. The keys are scattered too. For the book, the halls of Erdarath, that's what it says. I just want to see what it says. That was menacing. Get our weapon ready. Let's move back. This is not a good spot to fight. We're gonna get surrounded. Stop moving backwards. Throwing skeleton. Annoying peaky piles of bones. I like skeletons, but not when they're fighting me. There's 3 of those. Let's go and save. Let's go in here. Oh, I ran right into that one. You'd expect there to be enemies there, but I wasn't thinking about that. I should probably heal up too. Let's move a bit closer. Of course they put these enemies around corners. Developers. Here we go, here he comes. How about you? And we leveled up. Marvelous. Go ahead and take those. Take a good look at our stats now. Level 34. 55 learning points. Almost 500 hit points too. Ugh. Nose is really stuffy. This is the last day of the week I'll be doing this Let's Play. Let's take these guys out. Gotcha. There's one. Careful here, I don't want him to hit me. He did hit us. That's okay, because it's currently almost nighttime. Well, it's evening time. Because we're just going to go to bed. Later on. Bookstand. The law of the island. Wherever men come together, ways must be found to keep the peace, be it in the monastery, the city, or on the landowner's farm. Any crime against the community is punished. The community forbids starting fights or joining brawls. Theft is also a crime that has consequences. The sheep are also protected by law. If a man strikes down another or murders him, he must expect to be judged on the spot. To evade this fate, he must pay a heavy fine. In all large places, men of justice keep the peace. They will hear of any crime, and it is their duty to effect punishment and restore order. For whoever suffers from crime or witnesses such will not have a high opinion of the culprit. So we already know about that, but we did get some experience for reading that. We also have a potion here, and a dusty book which we'll take, and a sea chart to Isles of Erdarath, the Isle of Erdarath rather. And a lot of books we have no time to read right now. If we could read them. Almanac, read that. I hope the dome may protect the ore from the menace of Beliar. The king is naive enough to believe that we built the dome as protection against breakouts. Well, as long as such ruses enable us to fulfill our higher goals, let it be so. I can only hope we have enough time left to prepare for the fight. As soon as the dome around the Valley of Mines has been erected, I will use all the power at my disposal to intervene in the impeding fight. From Weapons of the Dragon Lord. To make an armor of dragon scales as hard as possible, the scales may be coated with the ore mined in the valley on the Isle of Khorinis. Interesting, different spelling there. To make a blade worthy of a dragon lord, the blade should be steeped in dragon blood. Even 5 vials of the blood can give the steel unequaled sharpness and strength. Note, Khorinis probably refers to what is now known as Khorinis, of course. That was done on purpose. Now we can forge and make the best weapons and armor, the Master of Dragons. I have read Zardas's book. It mentions a secret library. Must be somewhere here in the cellar of the library already here. What else? We finished a lot of quests already. Those are all done. And we're about to end this part in about 5 minutes. But I'm still going to explore a little bit of the cellars here, because we're not quite done. We also need to read... Can we read the sea chart?
So that's where you're hiding out. Damn far away. I'll need a ship to get there.
Ah, you probably know what kind of ship that is. If you remember many parts ago, the Paladins have a war galley docked at the harbor. That's going to be our ship. It's going to be some work to get it for our characters. But for now, let's go ahead and... I thought something was there. That's just the Demon Lord. I'm going to go ahead and explore a bit more of this cellar on our way out. And I'll probably stop in a few. If I can find the light spell, that'd be great. Take out some more skeletons. See if we can get to level 35 before we leave the island. Was that? One save. I know I probably already did, but it doesn't hurt to save over and over again. That's a menacing sound. Imagine being in here in real life and you hear that sound and you see the skeleton. Should probably heal up, but we'll try to push through. Ah, music changed. Nothing here. Any more enemies around that I can slay? That leads back, I think. So let's go over here. Around this corner. Some skeletons here. Dead skeletons, rather. That we already killed. I think this takes us... Okay, that goes back up. That's good. Anything over here? Hello, skeleton. And he's down. Back to the grave with him. Got about 2 minutes left. Just going to uncover this area a bit more. Make sure we don't miss anything. It's always good to take out extra enemies. I'm sure we missed a lot in the wildlife areas, but I'm not going to probably scour the entire island for creatures. We're pretty strong as it is. I think we're done here. I think we'll just go, because I can't quite map this entire area in my head. I think we took out most of them. So we're just going to go back up here then. Back up to the monastery. And see if we can continue onwards, because now we can make the best dragon sword and the dragon armor now. So no need to have the medium armor. It's a waste of money.
I found a secret door.
What? Where?
Behind a bookshelf.
What's behind it?
It looks like an old underground vault.
That is important news. I shall inform Pyrokar of it immediately. Meanwhile, you must find out what's in this cellar.
Way ahead of you.
I've been to the vault.
And what did you find?
There was a skeleton warrior down there, guarding a door. I killed him.
Well done. We shall deal with the vault once we have conquered evil.
Alright, I wonder if Pyrokar says anything new. And that'll be the last thing we'll have to do here. And then the next part I'll mention as soon as this part's done. We're approaching the end game now, obviously. So, we should finish this game rather soon.
No idea, you tell me.
It's currently raining, that's convenient. Did need to heal up? We can just rest somewhere. Probably back at the Dead Harpy. We haven't been there in a while.
I've been able to open Zardas's book.
What? How did you do that? It well nigh drove me to despair.
Just dumb luck, I suppose. We could say Zardas told me the trick. Or just dumb luck, I suppose. Say that.
Zardas told me the trick.
Ah, is that it? How interesting. I can only hope for you that Zardas's bad influence is not going to spoil you. I am warning you. Do not fall for the tricks of that old devil. You might come to regret it.
So, let's darn it, I don't want to restart all the way there. I was looking to see what the other option would happen if I said it, but I don't feel like restarting, so we'll expend the rest of this dialogue.
I know where to find the halls of Irdarath. The temple is on an island. I found a nautical chart which shows the way.
That is great. Then you will need a ship and a crew in order to face the enemy. But remember, you need to be well prepared if you want to vanquish the Master of Irdarath.
Where can I find a crew?
Your crew should consist of men you can trust. Talk to your friends, and think about who could be useful to you once you are on the island. You are going to need a magician as well. But alas, I cannot spare a single man from the monastery. You will have to ask a magician who is not working within the monastery.
That's, Jorgen, right?
Jorgen is an experienced sailor. He could help me get to the Isle of Irdarath.
That will not be so easy, I fear. He has signed on to work for the Brotherhood. He has neither paid the tribute nor brought us a sheep. Jorgen must finish his work first, then you can take him with you if you like.
How long will it take?
He used up the provisions which would have lasted a novice 3 weeks, and all on the first day. So I cannot let him go before he has worked hard in our gardens for 3 months.
That's too long, man.
What do I have to do so I can take Jorgen with me now?
There is indeed one thing you could do for me. Your good rapport with Zardas could help you with that. It has come to my attention that during these last few days, strange things have been going on in his tower. Many of the town people hear loud screams at night coming from there, and see strange lights dancing over his tower, as if we didn't have our plate full already. Go check what is going on there, and make it stop. Then you can have Jorgen.
Oh, we've done that.
The thing with Zardas's tower has resolved itself.
So, what was going on? No, wait. I do not even want to know. If you still want Jorgen, then go ahead and take him on your journey. May Enos protect you.
So there's different sailors we can bring. Remember Jack from the lighthouse that the bandits took over? He can take us there. And there's one other that we'll encounter as well.
What are the Tears of Enos?
The Tears of Enos are nothing but an old child's tale. It tells of how the battle between Enos and Beliar started at the beginning of time.
Potion.
I found this potion.
That cannot be. I cannot believe it.
What's the matter?
If these are really the genuine Tears of Enos, then...
Hardly.
Do not interrupt me. If these are the real Tears of Enos, then we have a powerful weapon against the enemy.
What do you mean by weapon?
Legend has it that under the influence of this substance, the warriors of Enos were able to perform almost superhuman deeds. They were immune to all kinds of exhaustion and had the strength of 2 bears. The greatest heroic feats of the olden days were only made possible by the Tears of Enos.
I understand.
But the tears can bring suffering and death as well. Only the members of our order may drink this draught. Anyone else, even the Paladins of our Lord, would face a cruel death.
You think I'd be able to use it, though?
So what are the Tears of Enos?
When Enos realized that he had to fight Beliar, his own brother, in order to preserve creation, his sorrow was great. He started to weep, and his tears fell down onto the world. There were many of them, for his heart was so full of grief that he wept for 13 years.
Get to the point.
The people who found his tears and tasted them were filled with supernatural strength and clarity. They recognized the wisdom of Enos' creation and began to serve him. They were the first members of the Community of the Fire. The tears gave them strength, courage, and wisdom. But that is all very long ago, and it has been more than 250 years since anyone last set eyes on a tear of Enos.
And that is it, finally. That was a long dialogue exchange. We'll go ahead and save. And when we come back, we're going to go to the landowner's farm and get some weapons and armor from Bennett, make the best equipment for us. Then we'll continue onwards, finish some quests, give the sextant to Ramirez and Thieves Guild, and also put our points into dexterity, crossbow, and pretty much ready to go. So thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Goodbye.